Hello, everybody. It is Emily. I am just realizing how dark I look on camera. 1 second. Let me fix that. All right. I think that's better. Hello, everybody. It is Emily here at XD Crafts today. Today I'm going to show you guys some few different card samples that I've been working on the past week, and also kind of want to give you guys a bit of information about some classes that we have coming up, and then also just some inspiration if you guys are trying to figure out some new ideas of what to create and stuff like that. And I also have some Father's Day example cards as well, since Father's Day is just around the corner. So I'm just gonna jump right into it and get started. So I'm first going to show off the card samples that I've made just because I think they're cute and I'm really proud of myself. So I'm going to start there. So with what I'm going to show off today, this is one of the cards that I made from the kit. So how I made this was using the Hunkydory sporting silhouettes. It makes at least 16 cards. These are a bunch of pop-out pieces that I just popped out and added onto a piece of cardstock. And then I actually don't know if I should explain. I'll just show them all and then explain to you how I made them all. So this is the first one. This is the second one. I kind of tried to make it a little bit different than other cards that you normally would see. And then the next one, these are all from the same project sheets. This is a little folding one. We've got the soccer player sticking out of the top, and then this is what the back looks like. All right, so those are the soccer cards. Next, I've got some fun golfing ones. This one I actually made for my boyfriend's birthday, so hopefully he's not watching this before his birthday. Otherwise, I just spoiled his card. But this is a fun little golfing card because he loves golfing. And a lot of people have been golfing recently, so this is actually a great card that you could probably use for a lot of people in your lives. And I just used some golfing acetate from Hunkydory as well around the background, as you can see. I'll explain these a bit better, but I just wanted to show you guys the cards that I came up with first. And then this is also a different kind of card than, as you can see, the folds are different. And that's the same kind of idea as the last one with the acetate. So here are the card samples that I came up with. Now I'm going to show you guys what I used to create these beautiful samples. So this is the kit that I used. You can make up to at least 16 different cards. You could probably get more out of the kit because I made the 3 soccer cards out of just the one sheet and then the background sheet as well. So it comes with 8 black foiled and die cut topper sheets. It comes with 8 accent foiled cardstock and 8 printed cardstock, and then an inspiration sheet as well. So I'm just going to open this up. This is not on the website yet. This will be up tomorrow. We just got these in, so I wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek because I made the samples and I got really excited. All right, so a lot of paper in here. So we've got a bunch of different activities. So this first one is a bike, like we've got 2 bike riders at the bottom, and then we also have a swimmer at the top. And the nice thing about these Hunkydory sheets is that they just pop out, so they're already cut, which makes it really easy to use. Like you don't have to fussy cut, which is really nice and handy. And they also have little sentiments that go along with the pictures. So this one says, enjoy the ride. And it's got a little girl biking at the top. It says, hope your day goes swimmingly. Have a really great day or birthday. Make a splash. And then we've got some other little elements. There's like a little strip at the bottom that pops out, and it's got a few bike wheels on that. And they're nice, pretty, purpley, vibrant colors. And then this one is a tennis player or badminton, one of the two. So these are really great because they have the matching sentiments as well. You're a perfect match. And it's really like a pun, which is nice with all of these. They match up to the pictures. And then it says, have an ace day. Hope your birthday is a racket. Best wishes to a good sport. So again, these all pop out, and there are frames. I will pop out some out of a different pack that I'm going to show you guys, just because this one is a fresh, not used pack. I didn't want to ruin it yet. So this one actually has the golfers, and then it also has some baseball as well. So it says, hope you have a terrific day. And then it says birthday wishes. And then again, you've got some frames. You've got two golfers here, and then you've got two people swinging a bat there. So I'm just going to flip this over. I'm going to keep pulling from the toppers, and then I'll show you guys the beautiful paper after. All right, so this is a perfect one for summer. You could really use this for just a summer card. So we've got a sailboat, some more sailboat images. We've got people fishing at the bottom. It says birthday fishes, relax and enjoy, to my perfect catch, sail away with me. And I've just got a bunch of different coordinating kind of frames as well. So you could mix match the fishing frame with the sailboat frame, which would be cute. And then this one, we've got soccer. So this one's like a full soccer sheet. So that's how I got to make 3 cards out of this one individual sheet. And this one, it says man of the match. Oh, this one's actually, sorry, this is rugby, not soccer. This is a rugby player down here, and then we've got a rugby one here as well. These top 2 are soccers. And this one says you're so scrummy. And then we've got a soccer ball little edge, little element as well, which pops out. And then next, we've got fun little hiking and running people. So we've got this big, beautiful frame of a hiker with a dog and a bunny rabbit. That's really cute. And then we've got a runner here running with his dog. And then we've got some runners here, a couple runner. And then we've got a girl kind of just enjoying life at the bottom. And we've got a running dog. And these have also really fun sentiments. Good luck on your next big adventure. Here's to many more miles together. Keep going, you can do it. And thinking of you. And then this is a nice, I think it's motorsports is what they're called. Like kind of racers. So we've got some racing flags, which really stand out. And we've got some people on bikes. It says you're a champ, born to ride. Enjoy your birthday to the max. Those are really vibrant. It's like a reddy brown sheet for those who can't tell on the camera. And then we've got some horseback riding, which is really fun, especially for you, to someone special. Wishing you the very best of luck. You're on track for a wonderful day. To the odds-on favorite. And then we've got some beautiful frames, some horses, just beautiful little page. And then to go with all of those toppers, there are paper sheets that coordinate with each topper sheet. So this is the one that matches the runners. I don't know if you can tell, but it has got some extra glossy detail on the black spots, which really makes the black pop from the page, which is really nice. And then this one is just kind of a mattish glossy piece of cardstock with leaves at the bottom. And then we've got a swimmer here swimming out in what looks like a pool. And we've got the horseback rider here. We've got tennis player. And this one's got the glossy black as well. And when you touch it, you can actually feel the raised black, which is nice. And then we've got the Fisher here. Again, he's all glossy, which is really pretty. And we've got some more horses. And this one's got the glossy black as well. And then we've got another motorsports one, little guy with his bike. And then he's glossy as well. And then we've got another biker, but this is just a bicyclist, which is a really pretty piece of paper. And then this one is like all matty glossy, so this black isn't really raised, but this is a hiker with a beautiful background. And then we've got a golfer sheet here, a nice big one, again with the glossy black. And then we've got the rugby players with the glossy black. And I like how you can cut off the bottom to make this a border or an edger of some sort, and then have just this be the cardstock, which is really cool. And then we've got some more here. We've got tennis players or badminton. You could use it for either or. Then we've got the sailboat with the beautiful background and the bright blue water. And then we've got baseball. At least I think that's baseball. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm right. And then we've got a soccer sheet here. So as you can see, these are the pieces that I cut off the edge to make this card. I just cut the edges off and then used the topper piece and just wrapped it around the edges. So it actually kind of looks like there is cardstock, soccer ball cardstock behind this, but it's actually just on the edges and it looks really cute. So there's plenty of ways to use these kits because they are so versatile and they come with so many matching elements and they're really fun to put together. And it really takes no time at all. Like I built, how many cards did I build? I built 5 cards yesterday in less than 5 hours. So it is really easy to work with. And then I'm also going to show you guys some other coordinating things that we do have. I'm actually not going to show you this one yet. That one sounds fun. Okay, so we have some really fun patterned acetate. So we've got some, I think this is my open one. I'm just going to take it out and show you guys all the different patterns that there are on the acetate because they are double patterned. So this one, it looks like shoe prints, probably matches the hiker elements. And then this kind of looks like waves, which would be the water, I'm assuming, for the swimmer. But you could also use these for anything. Like it doesn't have to be for the swimmer. You could use this just as a background for any of the card pieces. And also a fun idea would be to cut this edge to have just a strip of feet walking and have that as an edger on the side of a card or something. I think that would look really neat. So you get 3 of those. Oh, 4 of those. Set that aside. Don't need to keep looking at the same ones. And then the next one is bicycle wheels with some little tracks. Hopefully you guys can see they're like little bike tracks underneath. And it's the same idea. You could do the same thing, cut them out and have it as an edger piece. And since it is acetate, it's going to look, you'll only see the black parts, which is really cool. And then down here are some horses. And then we've got some more of those. And then we've got some soccer ones. So this is the soccer balls here. And then on this side, we have trophies. You could actually use this trophy, like it doesn't say rugby or anything. So you could use this for any of the sports. Like I use this for soccer card. So it really is very versatile, which is really nice. You get a bunch of those. And then you get, here's the golf here. So they've got the golf balls with the golf tees. These are the ones that I used. And then over here are, I think these are baseballs. Could be wrong. All right, good morning. So I'm going to also show some other elements that coordinate with these. So you can get the silhouette pack, and they come with a bunch of different sheets. Mine's kind of falling apart because I was ripping through it yesterday, but we've got some female golfers, male golfers. You get a few different sheets. Usually they're stuck together, but I was just pulling them all out because I was having too much fun with this paper pad, trying to see everything that's in it. So we've got the golfer, we've got some tennis or badminton. I think that's badminton. And then we've got the hiker, enjoying life. We've got a bunny rabbit and a dog at the bottom, so you guys can see a bit, with a beautiful view in the background. And then this is a runner. Just trying to skip to all the different ones. This is the man golfer. And then we've got the baseball player, sorry. And then we've got some more badminton, this time with two people, and it's a landscape piece as opposed to the portrait. And then we've got some tennis here in the portrait. And then we've also got little tennis birdies at the bottom. So you could also cut that out and have that as a bottom edger piece as well, which would be really fun. And we've got motorsports. We've got some swimming. This one's a bit closer up of an image of the main swimmer. And then we've got a race car. And then I've got a bicyclist, another bicyclist, but this one is landscaped. And then we've got rugby player, a few of him. And then what I thought was really cool was they give you a bunch of sentiments that coordinate with all of the paper pads. And some of them are even really just kind of, it doesn't coordinate with anything, so it's really versatile. Like this one just says congratulations, and that could be used on any of the cards, which is nice. And then this one says Miss Competitive, well done, you did it, it's your birthday, have a ball. So that'd be a good one to add on to a card that has balls, like the soccer ball and that. And it says relax and enjoy your special day. Anyway, there's just a lot of these as well. So if you do either run out of sentiments for making so many cards, or you're just not happy with the sentiment that comes with your topper piece, then you can just pull from here, which is really handy if you buy this as well. And then we've got a nice fisher here with beautiful blue bright water. And then we've just got a few of him. And then we've got some hikers, just the same guy. Got a landscaped horseback rider. Let's see if I'm missing. No. And then we've got a sailboat here. Then we've got a runner. Got a few of him. And then we've got two soccer players here. Ooh. Some more rugby. Another fisher. And then some more horseback riders. And I think that's it. All right. So that was another coordinating little sporting silhouettes. The product code for this is LBK274, if you are wondering. These aren't on the website yet, but they will be up tomorrow because we just got them in, brand new. And we also got these sporting silhouettes. They are luxury inserts and papers. I will open this up and kind of just flip through so you guys can see what comes in the paper pad, because it's hard to tell on the website sometimes the quality of the paper and the color and all the different sheets that come in it. So these are the inserts here. So I'm going to go through the inserts and then we'll go through the cardstock. So we've got some swimmer action here. We've got two of those. These are thinner sheets than normal cardstock because they are inserts. And then we've got a bicyclist. These are also more muted colors, but they still coordinate with the colors that are on the in that kit that I just showed. I've got a race car here. And then we have the motorsports guy here. And if you are wondering the thickness of the paper, I'd say it's about a bit thicker than printer paper, but not as thick as cardstock. And then these baseball players. Oh wait, yeah, that's baseball. Okay. And then we've got a golfer here. And then we've got the badminton player. We've got some tennis players here. And then we've got some rugby. We've got some soccer players. And then these you can easily cut and add to the insides of your cards. And then we've got sailboats, perfect for the summertime. And we've got a fisher with a fish on his line. And we've got horseback riders, a runner. This is actually kind of like a fall card because it looks like leaves, or well, it is leaves, so it looks like it'd be more fitting for a fall card. And then the boat one would be good for summer. We've got a horseback rider again. And then we've got the hiker. All right, so those were the inserts. And then as well with the inserts, it comes with some other fun cardstock, which match the tongue twister there. All the other elements that I've been showing off. So these are glossy paper. The ones that I just showed, the inserts are matte paper. I'd say that these are about the same thickness as the last one. So again, actually, no, this one's thinner. That one had two in my hand. So this one's thinner than the inserts. So these are double-sided as well, which is nice. So this is the hiker. And then on the back, it looks like either a sunset or it could be just the background if you wanted. And so you get two of those. And then this one, I believe, is the motorsports because they look like tire tracks. Oh. There we go. Okay. I keep freezing. It's probably because of the rain. So hopefully that's not freezing for you guys too bad. And on the other side, there are bike tracks. This actually might be the bicyclist one. I can't tell. Bicyclist or motorsports, because it is a bike tire background piece. And then there are the horses. And then we've got a fun checkered. Is that the pattern? I don't know if that's the right word for the pattern, but it looks like checkered to me. And then we've got some tennis balls. These are all very shiny sheets as well. And then this kind of looks like a net. I don't know if you guys can really see if the camera's picking it up, but the green with a lighter net over top is how that looks. And then this one I think coordinates with the golfer. Just fun, pretty background. And then this is a bunch of golf balls with some tees on it. And then we've got some, I think this is the bicycle one here. We've got some bicycles wheels here. And then on the other side, we've just got some zigzaggy patterns for a pretty background piece. And then we've got, I think this is the boat, the sailboat matching piece. Kind of looks like waves in the water. And then we've got the soccer one here. And then this is the other side. It's just a background piece. Now with that, I am going to build one quickly on camera just to show you guys how easy they are to make. But quickly before that, I am going to explain how I did make these cards for those of you who are wondering. So with this golf set, I am going to open up my already opened piece to kind of show you guys what I'm explaining. So this is the piece that the golfer or this is the sheet that the golfer pieces came out of. So you just easily pop it out like that. And they all just pop out easily like that. And these all are frames as well, so there are multiple layers. I'll show you guys the frame. So we've got a clear, glossy, black, or not clear, sorry, plain is the word I meant. Plain, glossy, black frame here. And then we've got the green one on the outside, and then the inside is just the circular image. So those all pop out very easily. So I popped out all the pieces that I wanted to use to coordinate with the golfers. And I used the plain clear, or not clear, I keep saying clear, I don't know why. It's not clear, it's black. But I used the black frame right here. And what I did was I put tape all around the back of the frame and then stuck it on the acetate. And then with some scissors, I just went around the edge and trimmed off the extra pieces. So that way I could just have the frame with the acetate behind it, so it's see-through. And then over top, I just used some foam pads and stuck the female golfer in the middle. So that I also like how I use the smaller one because you can really see the golf balls and the tees behind. It kind of just makes it look more extravagant. And then I also used the Hunkydory gold shiny cardstock, like the mirror cardstock, and just to add some extra little details and put some green little embellishments. And then with leftover pieces from the golf card, I just kind of added the patterned pieces at the bottoms just for some more fun things to look at on the card. And then again, I actually cut this out from the silhouettes piece, or the paper pad that I showed you guys, because I didn't have enough sentiments for this. So I just put Miss Competitive because it's a female golfer. And then I just used my adorable scoreable from Hunkydory and just scored off, I think it was 2 inches one way and then 2 inches the other way, and then kind of whatever the length of this was in half. And then when I also traced in order to, so I built the card and then I put this over top, and you could still see the green behind it, but I didn't want that, so I traced it. And then from the trace marks, I went inside the trace marks a bit and cut out the circle piece, so that way it was see-through all behind. I didn't want the green line kind of just showing up there. So that's how I did that. Hopefully that was explained okay. Next, the soccer guy. So what I did was, with one of the frames that came with the soccer images, I just popped out the frame and taped it. I put double-sided tape all along and just taped it over the clear acetate with the soccer balls. And then again, just cut all around all the edges so that way it wasn't sticking out. Then with the frame that came with this guy, I just offset it a little bit so that way it kind of added a bit more to the card as opposed to just a perfect frame that was kind of just a middle layer. I just thought it made it look a bit more cool having it off-centered. And then with the Hunkydory mirror cardstock, I just kind of made another frame for this guy in the center. And then at the bottom, the same idea with the mirror cardstock. I used the Man of the Match sentiment that came with this guy. And it's really fun because all these pieces do match and it looks really good. I'm really happy with it, and also used some 3D foam pads to pop up this guy in the center and to pop up the sentiment at the bottom. And then I just used tape for this frame and for the main frame. All right, and then, I should also show how I did attach the acetate. So the back of the card is actually the acetate, and I just folded it over and put white cardstock so you could actually write in the card. So this is all one piece of acetate. I just folded it over top, and this was the top of the card that I kind of just built off of. And then another soccer guy. So this one was really fast to make because I had already cut out these soccer ball pieces from this card stock that I was using. And I just added it to the sides and created my own frame with the Hunkydory mirror cardstock. As you can see, it kind of just adds a bit more to the card. And then did the same thing for the You're So Scrummy. I realized that after that it was meant for rugby, not soccer. But whatever, it looks good to me. So I just took those pieces, taped them down, used 3D foam pads to add some dimension, and it was like literally a 2-minute card. It was very fast to make. And then we've got my third soccer card. It says, "It's your birthday, have a ball." So behind, I've just got 2 soccer players. And then I scored this less than half. So that way it kind of, sat like that, and use a 3D foam pad. So that way the acetate at the bottom would have something to stop it. Because if it was flat down, it would have just slide forward. So if you do want something to have it stand and hold, you'd want to use the 3D foam pads. So next is actually the last card. So this is the first card I started to show. So how I did this was I cut one piece of the cardstock to a certain size, and I also cut off the border that was on it. And I then took the other piece. So we had 2 of the same exact size set. Since I cut this in half, we had 2 of the exact same size pieces. So I just cut the second piece diagonally, so that way we'd have a cooler open. It wasn't just 2 pieces, so you can see the guy popping in the background. And then over top, I used the bigger frame with the image in the middle, and I did the same idea as the female golfer. I again used double-sided tape, taped it onto the acetate, and with scissors just cut around the edge so that it wasn't sticking out. And then I applied the image into the middle. And then I just used the sentiment at the bottom with some 3D foam pads to make it pop out. And same with the big circle image. This was 3D as well. And then I just put "Hope you have a terrific day" in the top right corner. And that is how I created that. This is running pretty long. I don't think I'm gonna create one on camera, but I thought I'd just show you guys those cards. This one is my favorite. I'm very proud of how this turned out. So that is all for the Hunkydory, but I did want to go over a few more things while I've got you guys here with me on camera. So I don't know if you guys have seen, but we actually have card classes coming up. So tomorrow we have a card class for this Missy's collection, the men. So you could do either happy birthday or you could do a Father's Day card. So this class is running tomorrow at 1 p.m. If anybody is interested, it's in store, so it's not going to be online. But if you are interested in attending tomorrow at our local store in Shannonville, you can just either message me or just drop a comment in the comment section. So this is the card that we are creating. And then we also have a card class next week using Ciao Bella, which is a new company that we kind of just started working with last year. So this one is June 16th at 1 p.m. and we will be making these 2 cards, and you get the paper pad as well. You can create these 2, or using different paper from the same paper pad, you could also create this one or this one. They're kind of very similar, but you can just really create whatever you want with us here at the class. So again, that is going to be June 16th at 1 p.m. So those of you who are interested in creating 2 cards with us, just either drop it in the comment section or message us. But these are beautiful. I loved how these turned out. These are by Mary Lynn, these 2, and then I just created these today. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's really shiny. Anyway, I think that is it. I'm going to pop right over back to my face so you guys can see me. There we go. All right, so I hope you guys had fun and maybe learned a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the card samples that I showed you guys, and hopefully my explaining was okay. I am going to go through the comments in a minute once I hop off here, just because it's kind of hard for me to answer comments while I'm on the live. So I'll go through all those, and if there are any questions, I'll have those answered in the next few minutes for you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm going to try to hop on again another time this week and maybe do a card sample. We'll see how we're doing for time then. And if you guys are interested in seeing more card samples, or if you guys have any other recommendations for anything you guys want to see on these lives, just let me know and I'll pop on with, I can do it really easily, just pop on a live and show you guys products if you're wondering what they look like in person or for a better view. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Again, I'm going to go through the comments section, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.